Hello, my name is Jan Iżyk. I'm product manager here at ANCA, and I'd like to welcome you to today's presentation of the latest generation of the AIMS cell. I would like to show you the ANCA Integrated Manufacturing System, or AIMS for short. We recognize the challenges you are facing and understand that modern tool manufacturers need to take decisive steps to increase productivity by lowering overheads, lowering cost per tool, securing highest product quality in order to stay competitive. The purpose of today's webinar is to show you a practical solution on how to tackle those issues. I will show you how AIMS addresses your challenges and helps you to not only improve productivity, but also provide efficient, safe and inspiring workplace where shift work is no longer needed, where machines manufacture tools tirelessly 24/7 and strict tolerance and quality is maintained. First, let's sum up what AIMS really is. You might have or read or heard about it already if you have been to one of our recent trade shows, or you might have even seen one of the previous generations of the AIMS yourself. The purpose of AIMS is to integrate and connect different discrete processes of your tool production system, like ERP, like the job submission, grinding process, measurement, laser marking, cleaning, edge preparation, and so on, in order to execute the production process automatically. By doing this, you maximize your uptime by running 24/7. You lower the overheads by drastically reducing labor. Ultimately, you reduce the cost per tool and putting yourself in an attractive competitive position. AIMS is an ecosystem of building blocks or modules which you can choose to suit your individual requirements. It can be configured specifically for small or large factories. You can start small with a single machine system and grow the cell as needed. What does it exactly mean for you? It means that you can now utilize your grinders to a maximum, improving productivity while minimizing overheads thanks to automation, all while maintaining strict quality requirements. Your factory will now work tirelessly 24/7 with minimum supervision only required during a day shift. I will explain in a moment how exactly it is done. If you stick around until the end of this presentation, we'll have a special offer for you to get a free consultation with our team, where you will get a comprehensive analysis, including a rendered AIMS cell simulation, as well as the detailed production profile analysis and productivity simulation tailored specifically for your circumstances. And they will help you to visualize how AIMS can work exactly in your factory. I mentioned before that AIMS is made up of individual building blocks or modules, how we call them. Let me talk you through each one and the benefits they provide for you. So let's start at the very beginning. So this is the AIMS server interface. This is the brain coordinating all the data flows in the AIMS cell. Without it, nothing really functions very well. ANCA is a vertically integrated company, which means that we can develop our own software and hardware, ensuring the best fit and optimal functionality. The AIMS server is developed here at ANCA by software development team who understand the specifics of tool grinding very, very well. The AIMS server allows you to configure your factory, your work centers, define recipes for your products, and then recall the recipes and submit them in jobs for automatic execution. It provides reports and feedback to help you to run your operations even more efficiently. AIMS server is the key software component that allows you to integrate different processes like grinding, measurement, AMR robots, laser markers, cleaning stations, and many more to help them integrate into AIM's environment. And it also helps you to link your ERP and MES systems with the AIM's operations. What you can see here is called the auto set. That's where the operator, using the AIM server interface, prepares the jobs and sends them for production. One important thing to remember about the AIM's cell is that one person can work with approximately 10 to 12 grinders, and only during a single day shift. So do you see the difference between the standard operations and the AIM cell operations, and how you can improve your productivity by lowering your overheads and specifically labor costs? It all starts here. The workflow starts with placing the pallet assembly on the shuttle, where pallet's RFID is scanned. Next, you select the job by either scanning a barcode from the job card document or by entering the job number details in the AIM server. So now your pallet is linked to the job throughout the whole manufacturing process. Now you can see how we load the pallets with blanks. So blanks are placed by the operator in the corresponding pockets as indicated by the AIM server to avoid any mistakes. When ready and all the pockets in the pallet are populated, you place the loaded pallet in the indicated dispatch lane. And that's the end of manual intervention. You can load the pallets for a few days worth of production and just walk away. So this is an AutoFetch, which is an autonomous mobile robot, or AMR for short, and you probably heard this abbreviation before. AutoFetch is responsible for moving material between processes in the AIM's workflow, specifically moving pallets and individual tools between different processes. When required, the AIM server will command the AutoFetch to pick up a pallet from the AutoSet dispatch lane and transfer it to the required grinder, or move material between other processes like laser marking, cleaning, and others. The beauty of the AutoFetch is that it can dynamically map your factory environment and then navigate itself around any obstacles it may encounter. For example, if someone walks across the path of the moving AutoFetch, it will just drive around it and carry on its previous task. The same is for any unexpected object left on the floor. It will just drive around it and carry on. And it's all thanks to its sophisticated array of cameras and sensors. It is fully autonomous, so it can navigate itself throughout a dynamic environment. I hope you can now see what the AutoFetch is really doing. It's eliminating a lot of those manual, low-value add activities that the operators might be doing in a factory right now, like carrying pallets or taking single tools for measurement, which is typically very labor-intensive activity. Using AutoFetch, AIM keeps all grinders busy at all times. We never starve them of material. So now, the grinding happens automatically, 24/7, non-stop. And this is the grinder with its AIM's compatible loader, which we call AutoLine Advanced. The AutoLine Advanced is capable of automatic pallet and single tools transfer using this AutoFetch AMR loader. ANCA robot-made loaders, in general, are AIM's ready, which means that you can easily retrofit them on-site to become part of the AIM cell when you're ready for it. AutoLine Advanced AIM's loader has a 1 pallet buffer capacity to make sure the grinder never been starved of fresh tools to grind, and it also has got a tool de-oiling system to keep as much oil inside the grinder and loader as possible. During the automatic grinding process, there are a couple of scenarios where you need to measure and compensate the tool geometries outside of the grinder. First scenario is when you start grinding the fresh batch. Then you can decide on how many first few tools need to be measured and compensated to ensure the tolerance is achieved. We call it automatic batch setup measurement. Each tool in the setup batch is measured and compensated only if required, while the grinder pauses and stays in warm-up cycle. After the system makes sure the tolerance is achieved, it changes to periodic measurement, where you, as an operator, can decide on the automatic measurement and compensation frequency. You can set up the system to check every 5 tools, every 10 tools, or whatever number you feel is correct. All of the above is happening in unmanned automatic mode, saving you many man-hours, avoiding error, and always on time, adding to your increased productivity. So let me explain what exactly is happening here. As you can see, we are using Zola Genius measurement machine. Zola Genius is AIMS ready unit, which means it can be easily used in the AIMS environment. The designated tool is picked up at the grinder and transferred to the measurement machine on the auto fetch using specialized RFID coded carrier. And that's how it looks like. The carrier's RFID, which is based in the base of this carrier, is associated with the recipe for this tool, so the Zola knows what geometry needs to be measured for this very tool. First, the robot picks up the tool from the tool carrier and places it in the dedicated wash system grippers. Next, the tool is washed in the ultrasonic bath, where all oil and contaminants are removed. The wash system is designed with extended unmanned operation in mind, with a filtration and skimming system in place to ensure the wash liquid is always clean and ready to wash the next tool automatically. After the wash, the tool is thoroughly dried using a ring air knife, so it's ready for measurement. Next, the tool is automatically placed in the Zola for measurement. As you can see, we can accommodate multiple tool diameters because AutoLine Zola has color changing capability. So when the measurement is completed, the measurement data is sent to the grinder from which this tool was picked up from, and is placed back in the exact pocket in the pallet from which it has been taken from. If one of the measured geometries is out of tolerance, AIMS server compensates the grinding parameters to ensure the batch always remains in tolerance. This functionality is called AutoComp. It's a closed-loop measurement and compensation solution which is unique to AIMS. AutoComp helps you increase productivity by reducing labor, which means you increase your tool quality, you reduce scrap, and again, helping you to increase productivity in your factory. In a standard operation, if you were to manually carry tools 24/7 to and from the Zola and then transfer the results, imagine how labor intensive it would be. Here, the whole process is fully automatic, always on time, with no errors and no scrap. And this is one of the benefits of AIMS automation. So coming back to the process, once the pallet is completed, the auto fetch will pick it up and transfer to the finished goods section of the auto set. And that's it. I hope this has given you an understanding of how the AIMS system works. As I said at the beginning of the presentation, and I hope you can see it now, AIMS is a solution which improves your productivity and helps you stay well ahead of your competitors. It future-proofs your business, so you are making better data-driven decisions. It maximizes your uptime, improving quality of your products, helping you to upskill your employees, and at the end of the day, manufacturing more with less overheads. If you feel like you're not might be quite ready for a full automation solution, there is an intermediate solution called AutoLine Basic, where instead of the AutoFetch AMR robot, a manual trolley is used, which makes daily life much easier by eliminating the need for manual pallet transfer between processes. And now, I would like to invite you to receive a free consultation and learn more and see how AIMS will work for you specifically in your factory. All you have to do is to go to this link, fill in the questionnaire, and you will be provided with a comprehensive document including a rendered AIMS sales simulation tailored to your very needs, as well as detailed production profile and productivity simulation done specifically for you, for your circumstances. This is a great, no obligation opportunity to explore options for taking your business to the next level, and I highly encourage you to take up this offer. It might be the very next step which helps you changing the profile of your business. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you soon for your free consultation. Thank you and see you soon.